There comes a time in any actor's career where the movie offers stop coming in and the finances start fading away. At this point of time, rozi roti kamane ke liye, the actors are willing to go through leaps and bounds, maybe at the cost of their own self-respect, to take up the project only to receive a paycheck. It's quite embarrassing and sad to see legends who impressed audiences through generations to come to a point in their career where they have to do mindless films. Discussing exactly this, here is Tried and Refused Productions, with 10 Bollywood movies legendary superstars would want to forget. Rajesh Khanna. One of the biggest superstars of Bollywood, the late Rajesh Khanna had one of the most successful Bollywood careers. In the latter half of his career though, the actor started doing some extremely horrible cinema. He starred in a movie called Wafa, a deadly love story. The movie, directed by Rakhi Sawant's brother Rakesh Sawant. The movie was supposed to be a comeback film for the legend, but was a massive box office failure and received negative reviews from both viewers as well as critics. Literally, the storyline of the film is, a recently widowed woman must deal with a male claiming to be her husband. To see the badly executed acting, disturbing love-making scenes, and a badly edited plot is one of the hardest things to witness.
अच्छा तो आप ही हैं जिसने मेरी बहन को मुझसे छीन लिया?
नो भैया, मैं आपकी बहन को छीनना नहीं, आपके करीब आना चाहता हूँ.
He's a nice fellow, I like him.
Pankaj Kapur. Pankaj Kapur can still be considered to be one of the most underrated actors in the industry. After years of work in films as well as television, Pankaj Kapur should be considered as one of the greats, but still barely gets interesting projects to do. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that Pankaj Kapur must have hid his face in embarrassment after he saw the final draft of Shandar. The fact that Vikas Behel after Queen executed such a film was shocking for the industry, and even the actors in the film. A movie that became too silly and indulgent was a massive box office failure and something Pankaj Kapur would only want to erase from his memory. Dev Anand. There is no doubt about the fact that before the Khan started ruling the industry, or even Amitabh Bachchan became a superstar, Dev Anand was impressing everyone in the film industry. Even though the legend was relevant for many decades, the latter half of his career was extremely sad to witness. Primarily appearing in movies in which he starred and directed himself, most of the movies were shabbily produced and extremely badly performed. Especially the 2005 movie Mr. Prime Minister. Something that is so forgettable and embarrassing, we see Dev Anand play, wait for it, an earthquake-surviving newspaper seller who becomes a fresh election parliamentary candidate to become Prime Minister. A scene from the film is a clear example of how the movie turned out.
दुनिया देखे इसको जैसे चलता फिरता बेस्ट हवारा न कोई धंधा न गले में फंदा अखबार बेचे करे गुजारा.
Jaya Bachchan. The things you have to do because of children associated with films. Jaya Bachchan is a legendary actor when it comes to the Indian film industry, an individual that has worked and impressed audiences for many decades. However, when Goldie Behel had the bright idea of directing a superhero film and cast Abhishek Bachchan in it, they also thought there could be not a better casting than Jaya Bachchan to play Drona's mother. But the movie where Jaya Bachchan, who plays the role of Queen Jayanti, has a laboured and boring performance in the film, mainly due to the grim premise of the film. Nothing could really save the movie, marred by multiple technical and creative problems. A film that Jaya Bachchan definitely would want to avoid ever remembering. Amitabh Bachchan. In the late 1990s, Amitabh Bachchan was still finding his place in order to reign the film industry again post his disastrous political career. Before Kaun Banega Crorepati revived his career, he did a list of forgettable films, one of which was the 1999 movie titled Lal Badshah, a double role of a father and a son romancing women half his age like Manisha Koirala and Shilpa Shetty. The movie is regarded as Bachchan's worst films. The movie is packed with caricatures of villains mostly hamming in the movie, and even though Bachchan tries his level best to salvage something, the monumental task in this horrible film ultimately was an epic fail in its entirety. NASEERUDDIN Shah. An action film that was an attempt to do an international adrenaline-packed spectacle was the 2004 movie Asambhav. The film, which starred Arjun Rampal, mostly showcasing his stoic personality even when his face demanded for expressions, Priyanka Chopra playing a singer who primarily is there to perform in dance sequences, and finally Nasruddin Shah, who plays the antagonist and is literally having the time of his life, not putting much effort on his character or what his stance is in the premise. We could clearly see Nasruddin Shah having a ball on the sets, in a below average action Bollywood film. Many instances that the actor admits to have taken up just for the money. MITHUN Chakraborty. Another actor who is part of the list of not giving a rat's ass about the script of the films in the late 90s was MITHUN Chakraborty, a man who said yes to multiple Kanti Shah movies only for the paycheck he was going to receive. But we are not going to mention the extraordinary Gunda, but will relive the debacle titled SHERA that released in 1999. A movie where Jay, played by MITHUN, takes revenge against the goons that killed his sister. An alter ego, some physics-defying stunts, some comical mixed martial arts sequences, and a premise that is incoherent at best. SHERA is definitely something MITHUN wants to forget about. Rekha. Rekha is an actor that has always had interesting movie choices. The actor, irrespective of her niche preferences, is undoubtedly a very talented actor. However, in the mid-2000s, she had some rather odd choices that viewers really couldn't wrap their heads around. In 2007, Rekha starred in a film titled Kudiyon Ka Hai Zamana, which was a poor man's Sex and the City and mainly cast women past their prime. We saw a dubbed Kim Sharma, who was cringy to witness, Mahima Chaudhary unconvincingly playing a 24-year-old, and Rekha, who literally strolled and hammed her way through the film without any effort. An attempt to make a women-centric film, this film definitely did not do anything close to achieving that. Dharmendra. If you look at a legend who really didn't care about the films he was doing past his prime, it was undoubtedly Dharmendra, who seemed to only care about the fat paycheck he would receive. The actor who literally put no effort in his movies in the 90s, not dubbing or performing any kind of action sequences, in 1997, in the movie LOHA directed by the notorious Kanti Shah, we see Dharmendra and multiple actors literally make a fool out of themselves. Dharmendra, who plays Shankar, a clean but disgraced cop, the actor is lost in the Kanti Shah template known to be unintentionally funny and sleazy, without any creative effort or standard. ZEENAT, AMAN. A movie directed by Sanjay Sharma and starring Kapil Sharma and Yuvraj Parashar in lead roles is one of the few Bollywood movies that focused on gay relationships. A movie, though, had good intentions of portraying a section of society not well represented in Bollywood. Don't Know Why Na Jaane Kyun is an execution which was extremely poor, and sadly we saw a living legend ZEENAT AMAN perform a cardboard-like performance in the film. Why or how the actor said yes to the film is beyond our understanding, as most of her scenes as if a child is forced to recite a poem in a school. It's exactly that. With below average acting, a cheesy script, and just all in all coming across as a movie not thought after, this movie was simply embarrassing.
Hello. Hello, my chocolate pudding.
How's my baby doing?
Hello, my PU ding ding iron ching ching.
And that was the list, guys. Write it down in the comments below if you have some video ideas for our channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.